Welcome to SmartInterviewPrep channel. In this channel you will learn about basic interview question of different topics. Stay touch with us.
Hope this question will be helpful for job preparation student. Please stay tuned and support us for make more video about engineering. Let's start the video. Question number 26. How do you assess the suitability of gas generators and diesel generators for use in remote or off-grid locations? Answer. Considerations include fuel availability, transportation logistics, environmental conditions, maintenance requirements, and regulatory compliance. Hybrid systems combining generators with renewable energy sources may also be considered for off-grid applications. Question number 27. What are the potential consequences of overloading a gas generator or diesel generator? Answer. Overloading can lead to overheating, increased fuel consumption, decreased efficiency, accelerated wear on components, and potential damage to the generator. It can also compromise safety and reliability, leading to equipment failure or malfunction. Question number 28. How do you ensure compliance with emissions regulations when operating gas generators and diesel generators? Answer. Compliance involves selecting generators that meet or exceed emissions standards, implementing emission control technologies such as catalytic converters or exhaust after-treatment systems, and adhering to operational guidelines specified by regulatory authorities. Question number 29. What factors influence the decision between renting or purchasing gas generators and diesel generators for temporary power needs? Answer. Factors include the duration of the power requirement, upfront capital investment, maintenance responsibilities, and availability of rental options, logistical considerations, and financial constraints. Question number 30. How do you evaluate the reliability and durability of gas generators and diesel generators for critical infrastructure applications? Answer. Evaluation involves assessing factors such as the reputation of the manufacturer, product certifications, warranty coverage, service and support availability, past performance in similar applications, and feedback from other users or industry experts. Question number 31. What are the key differences in the combustion processes between gas generators and diesel generators? Answer. Gas generators use spark ignition, where a spark plug ignites the air-fuel mixture, while diesel generators use compression ignition, where fuel is ignited by the high temperature and pressure generated during compression. Question number 32. How does the power output of gas generators and diesel generators vary with altitude and ambient temperature? Answer. Gas generators typically experience a decrease in power output at higher altitudes due to reduced air density, while diesel generators may maintain more consistent performance but could experience reduced power output in extremely cold temperatures due to thicker fuel viscosity. Question number 33. What considerations should be taken into account when integrating gas generators or diesel generators into an existing power distribution system? Answer. Considerations include compatibility with existing infrastructure, synchronization requirements, load-sharing capabilities, and protection measures to prevent backfeeding or overloading of circuits. Question number 34. Can gas generators and diesel generators be operated in parallel with renewable energy sources such as solar or wind power? Answer. Yes, gas generators and diesel generators can be integrated into hybrid power systems with renewable energy sources. Advanced control systems are used to manage power generation from multiple sources and ensure stability and reliability of the system. Question number 35. What are the typical startup times for gas generators and diesel generators? Answer. Gas generators generally have shorter startup times compared to diesel generators, as they do not require the same level of preheating or warm-up periods. However, specific startup times can vary depending on factors such as engine size and configuration. Question number 36. How do you assess the suitability of gas generators and diesel generators for use in harsh environmental conditions such as extreme temperatures or corrosive atmospheres? Answer. Assessment involves considering factors such as engine cooling capabilities, corrosion-resistant materials, cold weather starting features, and the availability of optional accessories such as weatherproof enclosures or engine block heaters. Question number 37. What measures can be taken to minimize the impact of voltage and frequency fluctuations during load changes in gas generators and diesel generators? Answer. Measures include implementing automatic voltage regulators, AVRs, and governors to adjust engine speed and fuel supply in response to load variations, as well as ensuring proper sizing and design of the generator to handle transient loads effectively. Question number 38. How do you determine the appropriate sizing of fuel storage tanks for gas generators and diesel generators? Answer. Sizing considerations include fuel consumption rates, anticipated runtime requirements, refueling logistics, and regulatory requirements for spill containment and environmental protection. Question number 39. What are the main challenges associated with integrating gas generators and diesel generators into microgrid systems? Answer. Challenges include coordinating the operation of multiple generators with variable renewable energy sources, managing power quality and stability, implementing control strategies for islanded operation, and ensuring seamless transitions between grid-connected and standalone modes. Question number 40. How do you assess the economic feasibility of retrofitting existing diesel generators with dual fuel capabilities to run on natural gas? Answer. Assessment involves evaluating factors such as the cost of retrofitting, potential fuel savings, availability and cost of natural gas supply, emissions reduction benefits, and any regulatory incentives or mandates promoting the use of cleaner fuels. Question number 41. What are the primary factors that influence the fuel efficiency of gas generators and diesel generators? Answer. Fuel efficiency is influenced by factors such as engine design, combustion technology, load profile, operating conditions, and maintenance practices. Question number 42. How do you ensure proper ventilation for gas generators and diesel generators to prevent overheating and ensure optimal performance? Answer. Proper ventilation involves providing adequate airflow around the generator to dissipate heat generated during operation, as well as ensuring proper intake and exhaust ventilation to prevent the buildup of exhaust gases. Question number 43. What are the common fuel delivery systems used in gas generators and diesel generators, and how do they impact engine performance? Answer. Common fuel delivery systems include carburetors for gas generators and fuel injection systems for diesel generators. Fuel delivery systems impact engine performance by controlling fuel-air mixture ratios, combustion efficiency, and power output. Question number 44. How do you calculate the total cost of ownership for gas generators and diesel generators over their operational lifespan? Answer. Total cost of ownership includes initial purchase cost, installation expenses, fuel costs, maintenance and repair costs, downtime costs, and disposal or decommissioning expenses at the end of the generator's life. Question number 45. What role do load banks play in testing and maintaining gas generators and diesel generators? Answer. Load banks simulate electrical loads to test generator performance, verify capacity, and ensure proper operation under various load conditions. They also help in exercising the generator and preventing issues associated with underloading. Question number 46. What are the key differences in the exhaust emissions between gas generators and diesel generators, and how are these emissions regulated? Answer. Gas generators typically produce lower emissions of nitrogen oxides, NOx, and particulate matter compared to diesel generators. Emissions are regulated by government agencies through emission standards and regulations such as EPA tier ratings. Question number 47. How do you determine the appropriate frequency of maintenance tasks for gas generators and diesel generators? Answer. Maintenance frequency is determined based on factors such as manufacturer recommendations, operating hours, environmental conditions, and the criticality of the application. Regular inspections and condition monitoring help identify maintenance needs. Question number 48. What measures can be taken to reduce noise levels generated by gas generators and diesel generators in residential or noise-sensitive areas? Answer. Measures include using sound attenuating enclosures, installing noise barriers, employing mufflers and silencers, implementing vibration isolation mounts, and selecting quieter generator models. Question number 49. How do you assess the reliability and durability of gas generators and diesel generators for long-term operation in industrial or commercial settings? Answer. Assessment involves evaluating factors such as the quality of construction, reliability of components, historical performance data, warranty coverage, and customer reviews or testimonials. Question number 50. What are the main considerations when selecting between stationary and portable gas generators or diesel generators for temporary power needs? Answer. Considerations include power output requirements, mobility and portability needs, fuel availability and storage, ease of installation and setup, environmental regulations, and budget constraints. Thanks for watching my video, friends. Wait for our next video tutorials. Still then, bye bye.